Morning. We were just getting camp packed up here. About ready to head out. Had some little breakfast. Getting tent packed up and stuff. It's a pretty morning. It's raining when I woke up, so I decided to sleep in a little bit. So we're getting a later start. But I think we were tired and needed it, so it's all good. Yeah, hoping to meet Mom and Dad tonight down at Rabbit Ears Pass and get a resupply of food and provisions. And all right, we'll see you along the way. Here's the full morning view of where we were last night, near the lake we were near. We were just behind these trees here. It's a good spot. Like I said, way too many mosquitoes. So we really couldn't get out and enjoy it. Anytime you stepped out of your tent, you just got swarmed by them. So it made me really glad I brought a tent and not just a tarp. But we're finally getting going this morning. Had some rain, so we slept in, and now we're heading out. All right, we continue our walk this morning, Tuesday. Let's see. We are leaving the lake we camped at last night, and we are heading down to where the trail meets Highway 40, right at the top of Rabbit Ears Pass. There's Dumont Lake right there where the two meet. And Mom and Dad have agreed to meet me up there and resupply, put together a box of stuff that I'd like that they're gonna bring me so we can get a little more food, although it feels like I might have brought way too much. But I guess it's nice knowing it's there in case I need it. Probably won't take as much on this next stretch, although I think I'm going to take a little slower pace going forward. I think I'd like to slow down a little bit and maybe enjoy it a little bit more instead of getting to camp so dog tired I can't do anything other than just pass out. So that's the plan. Luckily today should be an easier day. No major uphills. And I think we lose a couple thousand feet before we get to the lake. Maybe it's not that much. It's relatively gentle, and only 18 miles today to get there. So, and the prospect of them bringing some pizza with them is pretty encouraging. So that's a good motivation to keep me going today. There's pretty flowers along here as we open up on this valley. It is, there's some pretty columbine, some Indian paintbrush. I don't know what the little yellow ones are called, but they're pretty nice. Maybe we join that road down there? I'm not sure. I guess I need to look at the map. But it is sure pretty up here. All right, still hiking along here. Got a lot of these little bogs and lakes along here, which makes it pretty, but you can see why there's so many mosquitoes. So really today has just been more of this. It is a real pleasant hike. Not very hard, not super steep up or down, and shaded in the forest, but with meadows pretty frequently. So this has been just a nice, easy day, which is what I needed after yesterday. So we're just making good time, moving pretty quick, and really enjoying it. Just wanted to show you one of these big meadows that are so pretty. It is just seeing these like every quarter mile or so, it seems like. But yeah, it's pretty terrain. All right, continuing our hike above Steamboat. Looks like this is a awful pretty lake. Not sure which one it is. Gonna have to look it up here. but it's nice. And we are ready for some water. I had water for a few miles. So, Scotty's looking anxious. Ah! Going down. Alright. Try it again. You just feel like we getting spoiled with these mountain lakes. Several of them, one after another, along here. Just so pretty. You can't really see it, but there's another pretty lake down there. And that has been most of our day, it's just these pretty lakes like this. So we're enjoying it. Trail's been easy. And we will be to Dumont Lake here in just a little bit. These meadows are just incredible. Like this day has just been the day of meadows and lakes. But the wildflowers that I know the camera does not pick up do them justice, but they, just every hillside is full of them. And it has been just a treat today. Here we are coming into Dumont Lake. Looks really pretty around here. It's been a nice hike today. It's not been super hot, not been a hard trail. So that's made a big difference. It makes things seem easy by comparison. All right, here we are at Dumont Lake. Skies are looking a little menacing, but I don't think we'll get anything. I hope. Positive thinking. This little dog laying on the picnic table. We're here at the lake, waiting for Mom and Dad to come by. Scotty is using his time wisely, taking a good long nap. So while we wait, we've been taking naps here by the picnic table. There's Scotty. He's made himself at home. Not a bad spot. Got a nice canopy. Not many people around. All right, long-awaited arrival is here.
Yes.
Mom and Dad made it with burger and fries, all sorts of goodies. So I am enjoying food. Okay, so here we're at my campsite for the night. Mom and Dad are good enough to drive me all over and go get me some ice cream, and had a great little time with them.
Yeah.
So
we
thank you so
enjoyed it.
much.
We enjoyed it.
Yep, we got a
Sure did.
pretty spot to stay for the night, and then we'll
Yeah.
head out in the morning.
Good.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys. Hey. All right, we're getting ready to go to bed here. Me and Scotty thinks he's sleeping on my sleeping bag. He's not. He might snuggle a little bit. But anyway, we're just off Highway 14, the start of the National Forest. And yeah, so it was a big day. We hiked and got to the lake where we were meeting Mom and Dad. Then we were able to rest there for a while until they showed up, and then they came and brought hamburgers and fries and cookies and all sorts of stuff. I got stuffed. Scouty ate his dinner, and then so the next part of the trail was road walking, which I didn't want to try and do with Scout. So they were supposed to drive me to the next trailhead instead of having me walk on the road for several miles. But they were almost out of gas, so instead we had to drive into Kremlin and then drive back to the trailhead. So we were in the car for like an hour and a half, driving back and forth. and then they dropped me off. So we are just just at the very beginning of the trail. So tomorrow I think we're gonna just go up into the forest and look for somewhere to stay so we can rest tomorrow. So anyway, looking forward to it, but it was a fun big day. So good night.